Mzondu. I speak for the people of Makudi Guma. I also represent the teeming unemployed youth that this bill seeks to assist. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, when you do one thing over and over and you don't get a result, what you do is that you change strategy. As a nation, one of our major challenges is that of unemployment. And what this bill seeks to address is to address unemployment. Right Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues, there is no country in the world that government can even provide up to 25% of the employable population. With this bill, it will now make it compulsory for your 6 years in the secondary school to learn at least a skill, which is what is no longer available. Most of our technical schools are now dying and they are no longer in use. Government is no longer funding them. But with this bill, technical education will now be funded and it will receive the necessary legislative backing. I plead with you, honorable colleagues. We face insecurity because our youth are not engaged. Today, when you go to most of the vocational discipline, what you see there are children of less privilege. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, every holiday I send my children to go learn a skill, at least for 2 weeks, because they are not available in their schools. I plead with you to please lend a voice to this very fine legislation so that we can allow it pass and see to it that most of our youth have a skill that can keep them going. Right Honorable Speaker, I was a photographer in the university, and that was the skill that kept me paying my fee and even others. As I speak to you today, that photography stand still exists in Bayero University, Kano today. A lot of people have passed through that same skill. Today, tell me which school in Nigeria teaches photography at the secondary level. It is not done. Yes. Most of us learn one art skill or the other, welding and fabrication, at secondary school level. Where is it today? I plead with you people. This is one legislation that will stand us out and seeing us work for the youth of this nation. I lend my voice to this very wonderful legislation. I don't want to call anybody speaking this as anti-youth. Just like we didn't oppose the legislation for women, let us not oppose this legislation. Thank you so much and God bless you all.